Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Guidance by Glazer. We are in a very special location today with a very special friend. It sounded weird, but let's just go with it. I'm here with Carlo Romero, who's the sales director of 100 Barclay, which is a beautiful condo conversion down here in Tribeca. It is one, it is one of my favorite buildings in Tribeca. Thank you, Carlo. And Carlo's going to talk a little bit about the building, ask him some questions, give you some information. We're going to do a little quick tour of the living room and kitchen so you can see this amazing product. And maybe if you're out there listening and watching, you want to come take a tour, and even better yet, work with Carlo and myself and buy yourself a wonderful apartment. So Carlo, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining me at 100 Barclay,
Yes.
Jay.
Thank you. Thank you for thanking me.
Should we start over?
No, we're not starting over. We're going, this is live.
All right.
So we're here at 100 Barclay. Tell us where we are in this exact apartment.
So we're standing at 100 Barclay 23A, which is a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom. It's 2,975 square feet.
Very big.
And it's currently available for $6.4 million.
$6.4 million gets you 2,900 square feet in mint condition. Now tell us what is unique about this building.
100 Barclay was originally designed in 1927 as the headquarters for the New York Telephone Company. It was designed by the architect Ralph Walker, who did a number of buildings for the New York Telephone Company, but this is considered the original Art-Deco skyscraper. So that's one thing that makes it unique. It was recently converted to residences after spending most of its life as a commercial building. And as a result of the massive space in this building, the developer was able to create over 40,000 square feet of residential amenities.
Wow.
So that's another thing that's very unique. It's the most amenities in all of Tribeca, and certainly some of the most amenities all of downtown. And it also makes for large, gracious floor plans like the almost 3,000 square foot 3-bedroom that we're in right now.
And it is very large and in charge. And tell us, it's an amazing apartment actually, folks. And what are some of these amenities in the building?
So there are 2 swimming pools. There's a 25-meter lap pool, a wading pool as well. There's a steam room, a sauna.
Wait, what is a wading pool?
A wading
Do
pool?
you wait for your friends to come join you?
Your
Sorry.
friends are already there. They're waiting for you.
Okay, got it.
That's how it is. It's a slightly shallower, warmer pool.
It's a wading pool.
It's a more casual pool. You know, the lap pool, people are swimming, they're very serious, they're in there for exercise, whereas the wading pool it's very much a leisure pool.
Leisure pool.
Yes.
Got it. So there's the leisure pool, there's the lap pool, there's a gym, fitness center.
Very large fitness center. There's a Pilates area, there's a CrossFit area, a yoga and
CrossFit.
dance studio, and a very large cardio and weight room.
And Carlo doesn't know this, but if you buy an apartment in the next month, I will guarantee you 100 years of juice press for all of the CrossFit you're going to be doing. You're going to need to get those vegan gains afterwards. So you heard it here first, folks. And tell us, what is the unit mix? So what kind of, you said there's large apartments. Generally speaking, what is the price point and what kind of size apartments are available? What's maybe the penthouse look like? Give me the details there.
So the unit mix in the building as a whole is everything from studios to a very large penthouse. But what we have left are primarily 3- and 4-bedroom apartments ranging from $4 million to roughly $15 million. Now our penthouse, which is a very special unit, is over 14,000 square feet. It's a duplex with 23-foot ceilings in the great room that's over 3,000 square feet on its own. Spectacular views of the New York Harbor and the Midtown skyline. And that, Jay, is yours for $59 million.
59 million reasons to buy that apartment. Just call us and we'll make it happen for you. Carlo, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for joining me at 100 Barclay. I hope we can do a deal together
As
soon.
do I. As do I. Many deals. There's Carlo Romero, Sales Director of 100 Barclay. Now, we did have a topic we wanted to speak about today about financing contingencies. I think given the time, we're going to do a quick tour of, as I said, the living room and kitchen. It's really an amazing space with actually spectacular views of the Hudson River. I have in my background a World Trade Center, so you really have these dynamic views looking at a lot of different spaces in this truly amazing apartment. 11-foot ceilings, huge windows, incredible renovation. So let's give you a quick tour, and then we'll talk about the more serious topic of financing contingencies next week. So bear with us. We're going to drop the camera stability, and we're going to go a little bit Gonzo style and give you a quick walking tour of this amazing space. So right now, as I said, I'm standing in the living room. I'm going to bring you over to the windows, and I'm going to show you the dynamic view of the Hudson River. Here we go. Thank you, Peter, my trusted handyman and cameraman. There's the river. As you can see, you got a little snippet of Battery Park City, and across the way is New Jersey. You see the ferry crossing, perfect timing. Really can't get better city views and open views from downtown, where a lot of the buildings are super high. So it's really, really a uniquely positioned building. So we'll move right along, and I'm going to get real close to you. Moving into the dining room here. This is the dining room. It's a really separate space. What's nice, you have this over 30-foot living room, which we're going to tour and circle back around to, but then a separate dining space. So there's an elegance to the space that really you miss sometimes in new construction, because everybody wants modern and open kitchens, but there's really a sophistication to the space that I personally really love, and that's really exhibited well here in the dining space. So let's just keep going on, and I'll bring you into the kitchen. So here we are in the kitchen, obviously completely replete kitchen. You have a 6-burner range. You have beautiful, what is this called? This is called marble. You have beautiful marble countertops. You have a breakfast bar. So you really blend beautiful classic finishes, like some of this metal here and these glass front cabinets. So classic finishes, but with a modern flair, which is the breakfast bar, and just generally the scale of the kitchen, I would say, is very modern. So it's practical, elegant, and modern, all in one. And we will continue along. Separate wine fridge, speed oven. So like I said, really nothing you wouldn't want in a kitchen, but also offering you a lot of space to actually cook if you wanted to cook, which I know is very rare. So now I'm looping around. And here we are back where we started, which is the living room. You see, this is really a double-length living room. I'm just going to let you take it all in. It's a beautiful space with amazing views, windows on all sides, and quite frankly, one of the better entertaining spaces I personally have ever seen in New York City. So that's just a little snippet. There are actually 3 bedrooms, a home office, tons of beautiful bathrooms in the apartment, and as Carlo said, great amenities in the building. So if you do want to take a tour, if you're a friend of ours who wants to just see the property and maybe buy one, we'd happily give you a tour as well. If you're a broker visiting in town and you want to get a sense of what ultra luxury in a really dynamic building looks like, give us a shout, drop us some comments whether you liked this video, a little change of pace today, and we'd love to hear your feedback. We'd love to hear what you think of the building. We're happy to send you more details if you shoot us your information. Thank you for joining us on Guidance by Glazer. This was more a guided tour by Glazer today, but we'll give you what you want. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.